Um, I kind of want to go back, Mark, with 1,500 employees, and obviously that's a
Oh, he
crazy
doesn't. He
payroll.
doesn't want to go back to 1,500
And
employees.
no, no, not to say that you do, but clearly you have to have systems in place. Like there's
Well, I have,
zero way you can
as
scale.
I opened
As
my
you
first
grew.
restaurant in 1980 in Palm Beach. I had no idea what I was doing, and I had no money, had no idea what I was doing, and it's a pretty famous story in Florida about how this all happened. I got a miracle. I was closing the place on a Sunday, and this was Friday. We were closing on Sunday. We'd been open 3 weeks. I had no more money left.
But he opened in the middle of summer in Palm Beach in a shopping plaza where he couldn't even put signs up. So,
My parents came down. They saw my location. My mother cried and told me I was a moron and to come back to Philadelphia, which is originally where I'm from.
Mm.
And 3 weeks in, it's Friday. We're going to close the doors. And Palm Beach, the Palm Beach Post, every Friday does a review. There was an anonymous restaurant reviewer. And the headline on the page was Best Lunch I've Ever Eaten. We went from literally
Wow.
closing the doors on Friday to holy crap. Um,
to how many restaurants now?
well,
It's
but
been
then the New
since
York Times a month later, they did a whole insert on Florida and restaurants in Florida, and they talked about all these, the Forge in Miami and all these fancy restaurants. And at the end of the article it said, these two reviewers will drive 60 miles out of their way for the best corned beef pastrami sandwich we've ever eaten. And we literally went from closing doors to weighing the cash every Friday. And I mean, it was
back in the day before
back in the
everybody
day.
paid cash in
It
the
Incredible.
was
restaurant.
it was insanity. And then from there, we just kept opening them, and
That's
I kept learning
amazing.
as we went along. And then I opened up in Chicago, and I opened up in the Hamptons, and I opened up in Washington D.C. And it became, if you Google two J's, it's TOOJY'. It's still there. As a matter of fact, I might be trying to buy it back because they're running it into the ground. But um, it really was quite a story.